Welcome to the Investing Podcast presented by Tusk Media. This is Outsider Trading, an audio and video deep dive into the people, places, and things that we find most interesting in the market.
Everybody, welcome to the Investing Podcast. Special edition today. We are not talking about investing, just purely football. College football to be exact. To my right, we have the unit, Matt Krebsbach. To my left, we have Ben, who does not have a cool nickname yet. Guys, what we got this week for football?
You just want to go down the list here? Or?
Let's go down the list. So first, game,
I think we got to preface this by saying Washington, where my alma mater, is number 5 in the country, and like lock for a playoff spot, and I'm winning the college pick'ems this season so far.
You're willing to say that it's a lock that they're already in the playoffs? That's a bold comment coming out halfway through the season.
You heard it here. I was calling it first week, actually.
That's true. You did call it first week, so you're just sticking to your guns.
Yeah, props to me.
All right, well, don't look down at me while you make Washington comments. All right, on that note, first game of the it's actually tonight at 10 p.m. We have BYU versus Mississippi State. BYU is the favorite by 7 points.
And this is your alma mater, Mississippi State.
This is my alma mater.
I'll let you go. You can take this one first.
So disappointingly, I'm taking BYU right here. So we also need to take a step back and say that Ben is solidly in the lead, and me and Krebs came up with the strategy to just pick the opposite of everything that Ben picks.
The contraband picks.
Right, and so trying to make up as much ground as possible.
Right.
Krebs pretty much stuck to his guns.
Yep.
I've changed a couple games.
You did?
Yeah. After I found out Krebs legitimately picked the opposite of Ben without consulting Ben, I figured I should probably choose the opposite of some of Krebs' picks. So who do you have this game?
Dude, I feel comfortable with these. I got Mississippi State.
Mississippi State, Ben?
BYU.
We feel good about BYU.
I feel really good about BYU.
We'll find out tonight at midnight.
Yeah, that's so late for us. That's insane.
It's a real late game. One thing Mississippi State's got going for them is it's not quite as late as it is for BYU.
Yeah.
Because
huge X factor.
Yeah. Actually, BYU is Eastern time, correct?
No, they're
They're like mountain.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
All right. So it's a later game for Mississippi State. Further our emphasis on picking BYU. Next pick, we have Georgia versus Vanderbilt. Georgia by 14. Benjamin?
I'm going with Vandy. The Vandy's they're not good, but they're not that bad, and it seems like people always pick against Vandy. I think with 14 against the Georgia team with a quarterback who went 5 of 19 or something like that. I'm liking my chances with Vandy. I don't think Georgia can put up enough points.
You know, I was after Georgia's performance early in the year, I wasn't impressed at all. However, I thought they did well against Tennessee. They lost on a fluke play. So I went with Georgia. I think Georgia's just a significantly better football team than Vanderbilt.
Yeah, dogs on top.
Dogs on top.
I have Georgia too, but I will preface that by saying that I think I've gotten every Vanderbilt game this year wrong, one way or the other. Like if I pick Vanderbilt, they don't cover. If I pick the other team, they do. Whatever way that works, then I don't get it right.
So I'm going to have to change my pick to Vanderbilt.
That might be a good one to go opposite of me there.
Next game, we have Alabama versus Tennessee. Alabama's chosen to win by 13. This one hurts me, but I've chosen Tennessee. I think Alabama will come out on top. I think Alabama's a much better football team than Tennessee, but everyone has thought Tennessee's been overrated all season long, and they seem to just keep coming away with wins. And I think Alabama will still win, but I think Tennessee will cover.
I think the problem I have with Tennessee is that they get out to these huge deficits early on, and they've been able to come back. But against Alabama, I don't see them coming back.
I think they will at home, especially. I think if you give them 13 points, I pick Tennessee, obviously. But I think that's a lot of points at a home team where they just make miracles happen somehow.
Yeah, they don't quite have Auburn luck, but they've had some luck this year.
Yeah.
Next game, we have Florida versus Missouri. Florida by 14.
I went with Florida.
Florida.
Andrew went with Missouri. I don't know what he's thinking, but
he doesn't know anything about college football, so that's why he's not up here with us today. Actually, he's
doing something with investing or something.
Yeah.
He's probably working or
not a good excuse. Ole Miss and Arkansas. Ole Miss chosen by 8. This was a close game for me.
Yeah,
this was
this is probably the hardest one.
Who did you choose, Matt?
I went with Arkansas.
Okay.
Just home team, more than 7 points. I always like that advantage to me.
Yeah,
That really works out, but
I chose Arkansas. I don't think Ole Miss is as good as Ole Miss. I think got a lot of
Kelly though. Swag Kelly.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Ole Miss got a lot of credit early in the season when they just lost to Florida State by a little bit, which I don't think that's like.
They just lost to Alabama by a little bit too.
Yeah, so I don't know how much credit you can give somebody for just losing to somebody by a little bit. You got to find a way to win. They're chosen to win this game, and I don't see it happening.
Yeah, I'm picking Ole Miss in this one. So is Andrew, actually. Andrew knows just a ton about college football. so I'm with him on this one.
All right, LSU Southern Miss. LSU chosen by 26. Big spread.
Yeah, I have no insight in that. I took Southern Miss.
Yeah.
Probably just because I think you guys are taking LSU. I just kind of want to hope.
Yeah, Ben, I think
hope that you guys are wrong and me be right.
Hope's not a strategy, man.
Neither is following Andrew.
I think I paved the way on the picks this week, though.
Mm-hmm.
So in fairness, LSU by 26. I think Southern Miss is a terrible team.
Yep, I went with LSU. Pretty much same logic. All right, Ohio State beating the alma mater of the unit.
Alma mater.
They're close enough to being his alma mater, his favorite. We got Ohio State by 10.
Well, I went with Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
It's in Madison.
Yeah.
It's an inside joke. I've been saying that all week. It's a reason to explain why they're going to win. Or not win, but I think 10 points is too many for...
He's been sending out YouTube videos of
That
Wisconsin's
too.
rare moments of glory because he knows this weekend he's gonna have a little bit.
It's hard to choose which ones to
check.
put. Like, there's so many awesome videos to send you guys. I don't know which ones to send you.
Yeah, so you sent all 3 of them.
4.
So we're actually getting together to watch this tomorrow night. So take care of Matt when his team goes down by 30.
Yep.
I mean, it's possible.
It is
I
possible.
won't rule it out.
I have Ohio State by 10. Enough said.
Yeah.
Do you guys think Ohio State's just like the best team in the country, or is Wisconsin not good to you?
Who did Wisconsin just lose to last week?
Michigan.
They lost to Michigan.
At Michigan.
At Michigan. So you put a lot of emphasis on the home team.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is when you have powerhouse versus powerhouse, or just big football program versus big football program, they play in a palace every single week. So I honestly, in all the like house coach or the couch coaches are going to disagree with this, but home field doesn't mean anything. You go from palace to palace. You go from crazy fans to crazy fans. I don't think there's any weight to be put into the home, whether it's a home team or away team. So I'm going with Ohio State here.
Hot take.
Winners
The home
win.
field edge is not real.
Winners win everywhere.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where they are.
See, that's what I'm saying. So I don't know. The one thing, Ben brought this up, because it's not the first time I mentioned home field advantage not being a huge advantage for anybody, is that the other team is obviously traveling. And so you're having to get on the road, spend the night in the hotel and stuff. So there's a little bit difference there, but in terms of playing on the field in front of people, you play in a big stadium every day in front of a lot of fans. So it's nothing new for them.
And Urban Meyer's going to get them up for it. I mean, that's not going to be a problem. And they might even come out stronger.
Yeah.
And it's just a juggernaut. Both Ohio State and Alabama just seem unstoppable this year so far.
So far. Although we
And
haven't...
Washington, I should say.
I will say though, I haven't watched a ton of ESPN this year, or SportsCenter. I haven't seen the debate about whether Alabama could be an NFL team yet. That seems to come up every year, the week before they lose.
That's true.
So that could be good news for Alabama so far. So SportsCenter, shh, don't say it.
I think we also need the intern lock of the week. Barrett, what?
BYU.
BYU got BYU for the intern lock of the week over
Mississippi State is garbage.
Mississippi State.
I think that's weak. I think that's a weak call. So this is the first week that intern Barrett has picked instead of intern Scotty Valiani. And I think Garrett, a.k.a. Barrett, is just nervous. And so he chose the first game of the week to be played. And I don't know. I'm sensing some.
It's gonna decide how well my weekend goes.
Well,
For sure.
Well, that's going to be bad because it starts tonight.
it does start
So-
tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Except for I'm talking a lot of
High risk,
smack.
high reward.
Talking a lot of smack, but I also chose BYU, so I'm going to take Barrett on this one. Guys, anything else?
I think that's it for now.
That's it. We will see you Monday when Team Pistol goes 7 for 7. How many games are there? 8? 1, 2, 3.
Dogs on
Five,
top.
six, 7. 7 games. Dogs on top.